Hey, all you cinema f***s. Did you check out the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie? I saw it at my local multiplex, and I thought it was pretty fun. I definitely think it's the funniest movie of the year. Ryan Reynolds cracks me the up for some reason. It was great to have Logan back, but this time in his mother costume, finally. This movie says it only took 20 years, when actually it took 24 years. I definitely think it's the best summer blockbuster to come out this summer, but that's not really saying that much. The violence was awesome. Disney and Marvel let them get away with a whole lot. I was shocked. Almost every other word was no or sex or anything like that.
Did he say making fuck?
But this movie doesn't have time for that. It's one long adventure and a total wild ride. So great to see Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine. Only this time he's a different Wolverine, I guess. But who the can tell? He's doing the same thing once again that he always does and doing it brilliantly. Motherfucker's in his 50s and looks like a goddamn 35-year-old bodybuilder. These two work off each other so well that the chemistry was literally oozing out of my cock. So there's a lot of cameos, but most of them are actually characters in this movie that have a purpose and more than just one scene. There's a group of cameos. We will call them the foursome, and they completely blew my mind, and I had no idea any of them were showing up in this movie. And it was an absolute blast to see them and have all them actually as characters instead of getting Dr. Strange Scarlet Witched the off screen. It's not a perfect movie by any means. It's tonally shifting all over the place at a breakneck speed. But it's got the classic Deadpool opening with the titles and the music of the amazing Backstreet Boys. Holy fuck, I miss those guys. Oh, baby, bye, bye, bye. As do I miss the early 2000s comic book movies. I never thought I gave a about those, but this movie reminded me of the charm that so many of them had, and most of them weren't that bad. I know I won't spoil anything, but I can just say, on. The story itself is stupid, and the TVA is stupid, but nobody gives a fuck about that stuff. We give you our money out of our wallets so that we can see Deadpool and Wolverine riffing off one another and killing motherfuckers, and oh boy, do we get that. With mentions of X-Force and Avengers, this movie blends itself beautifully and very messy to complete some sort of bridge to bring Deadpool into the MCU. Is it also bringing Wolverine and some of these unmentioned cameos? Who the knows? Does it always work? No. As much fun as I had watching this movie, there's a big sloppy mess in there somewhere. But goddamn, I had a fun time swimming through the sludge. The worst thing I can say about this movie is it got that Madonna song stuck in my head all day. God damn it. It's not a spoiler by telling you what cameo was not in the film, especially since no one appeared to be clamoring for it apparently. But there's a scene in the movie where we get some big characters from lots of other films and franchises where I thought, you know what? James Marsden's Cyclops would have fit right in here. They could have redeemed that character and made him a total badass on the battlefield, and maybe even made a couple of funny jokes about how he jumped ship off the X-Men to go hang out with a drug-addicted pedophile. The design of the landscapes of the Void are pretty cool and very Mad Maxy, and boy do they break your brain bringing that point across. The editing and the cinematography are top-notch. I like Sean Levy. You, I'll say it. I can't go on much further except to say I was super happy in the movie theater while watching this motherfucker. It made me laugh, it made me smile, it made me excited to see certain characters pop up. Yeah, there's a lot of nitpickers, naysayers out there on the internet, and that's fine because, you know, everyone's got to earn a living somehow. But to me, this movie is good old-fashioned popcorn eating escapism, and that's all it needs to be, and I can tell that's all it wants to be. Go see this movie. It won't change your life like subscribing to CinemaGulp will, but it won't make you feel bad for spending the money to see it. For all you ladies out there, go see it for some Hugh Jackman abs. Until next time, you cinema fucks, we drink your cinema. I wanna snap your neck and spit on